Shalom. All honor, praise, and glory be to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, Wahakadash Wakah. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone who were well. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect, the hopeful elect, those slated to be saved from the destruction, declared from the beginning to happen to America, man, to the daughter of Babylon, and to different parts of the globe as well, but primarily here. Those slated to be saved are none other than the Israelites, who consist of the so-called blacks, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, and Native American Indians. Men teaching the truth, the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, and the men, women, and children have turned back to their heritage and are in the faith of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, according to their works. All right, so this is something they've been sitting on me for weeks now. And it's just little things you think about and realize, but pretty much it's just how the Lord, he has really set us up for glory, man. He has put us in these situations, as the scriptures say. You know, we're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to, you know, having a stake in world rulership in the public's eyes. Like we're a joke. You see what I'm saying? You got guys like Master P and Baron Davis trying to buy, you know, the Reeboks company. And now with us now being in the so-called year of 2021, you got more of these false leaders being set up to try to convince our people that we need to focus even more now than ever before on, you know, owning businesses and starting cereal brands and companies and all this other stuff. So, you know, and they got to bring this to Esau's platform to let, you know, the world know they're serious. But that's just a clear sign and indication that we're not even on any level. But the Lord, he, you know, when the whole time the Lord has put us in this position. You see what I'm saying? And really, it was him actually trying to endorse something for us. You see what I'm saying? And that's for us to be in this position. Because as I said, the Lord is setting us up for glory. You see what I'm saying? For something that we can't even imagine. That these, you know, wicked 2/3 leaders are, you know, missing. And they want to endorse our people something else. You see what I'm saying? So, with that, let's pull this definition up. So when you go into setup, like it's a setup, you got here on the Urban Dictionary, it says a fabricated scenario that is not what it is intended to appear as. See that? So if it's a fabricated scenario, we're pretty much in a fabricated scenario. You should see that at about the end of this lesson. It says that is not what it is intended to appear as. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord is intending for us to look like there's no hope and we need to, you know, do, you know, like Dave Chappelle said, you pick up a ball, dribble, do something. You know what I'm saying? He, you know, that's what the Lord has. It was just it's all fabricated, you know, and it was intended. A fabricated scenario that is not what it is intended. See that? To appear as. See that? So it was all the setup, man. Now, when you go down here to the freedictionary.com, it says setup. It says originally set meant to cause someone to sit. And to cause something to be in a certain position. Now, why? See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna read that one more time. We can get into this. Set. Originally, set meant to call someone, and that someone will be us. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know, that are in this truth, and really, eventually, all our people. You see what I'm saying? So we have been set. We have been caused as the someone to sit. We've been caused to sit by the Most High and to cause something to be in a certain position. Now, why? You see what I'm saying? It's all been set up, man. So let's go ahead and get into this. And let me go ahead and read this first one. This is Isaiah 60:10. It says, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee." You see what I'm saying? "For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I had mercy on thee." So the Lord, he's a he's the epitome of wordsmanship and pretty much trying to paint a picture and prove a point. You see what I'm saying? And it's just nuts how far stuff goes. I'm gonna read it one more time. Isaiah 60:10. It says, "And the son of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee." See that? "But in my favor have I had mercy on thee." So when we go into this word favor, it says approval, support, or liking for someone or something. All right. Now, when you go into these synonyms, the words you get right here is endorse. See that? Chosen, choice. Now, when you go into that word endorse, you get this. Endorse. It says declare. You get the whole definition. Endorse. It says declare one's public approval or support of. See, declare one's public approval. See that? Declare one's public approval, man. See that? That's the spirit. Because in the public eye, we're not supported and approved by anybody. But the Lord has set us in a position to where he said he's going to have us. He smote us in his wrath, but in his favor, see that? In favor goes into endorse, which endorse means to declare one's public approval or support of. So you was put in position just to be smote. You was smote just to be put in position for the Lord to endorse us, man. For the Lord to have, for us to procure the Lord's favor. And that favor goes into endorse, which means to declare one's public approval or support of. The Lord did that, man. You see? And then the key thing I want to bring out on this is it says recommend a product in an advertisement. So he's recommending something for us. See that? Now, Yahweh Shai, he definitely went through this first and foremost. You see? "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls." Because the Lord, he had no certain dwelling place. Yahweh Shai. "And their king shall minister unto thee." And minister means to help. You see that? "For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor," see that? "I had mercy on thee." Why? Because how does all this end? This is Job 5:11. To set up on high those that be low. You see, to set up on high those that be low. See that? Those that be low, man. It says that those which mourn may be exalted to safety. Isaiah 2:11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled. You see? And the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. Let me read that again. Let me read that one more time. Job, Isaiah 2 and 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. You see? And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. Yeah, so the Lord, he set up those that are low already to be made high. You go back to Job 5 and 11, to set up on high those that be low. So for us to be being put in this position was the Lord setting us up. You see what I'm saying? To be, he caused us to be low in order to, according to Job 5 and 11, to set up on high those that be low. You see that? That those which mourn may be exalted to safety. And then you go here, Isaiah 2 and 11, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord already took that away from us, man. It says in the haughtiness of men, primarily us in this truth, man. Us in the truth of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. You see? And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. It says, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be seen upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. See that? So it's beautiful, man. And upon the cedars of Lebanon, tall trees, you see men with a high stature, you see high reputation, strength. Those are strong trees that are high and lifted up. And upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up. Yeah, because it tells us right here, when we go to the book of Mark in the 8th chapter, this is to show how much further this go. This is Mark 8 and 27 or 24. It says, and he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. You see that? So when we go back here to Isaiah in the 2nd chapter, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon, you see, that are high and lifted up, that's a tree. And upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon, see that? So these are men that's high. But the Israelite men of the nation of Israel that are in this truth, the 1/3, they're low, man. So the day of the Lord is not going, we're not going to be victims to. You see what I'm saying? Like they say, it's only up from here. We already low, man. These dudes that's high up, they got a long way to fall, man. A long way to come down. You got so-called white man talking about, living outer space. You know how high up that is? These dudes talking about they taking trips to the moon. These people in these high tall skyscrapers, these penthouses, jet setting. You see what I'm saying? All this other stuff. So it says, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower. See that? And upon every fenced wall. See that? These strong cities and all this. It says, and these rulers of these cities. Jay-Z talking about some run this town. Who's gonna run this town tonight? The Lord's he's finna do away with all that. So those that understand power, and rulership and sovereignty are the same ones that's low right now, and not coming from that angle right now. You see what I'm saying? Why? Because the Lord calls us to sit down. You see what I'm saying? And ultimately the nation, because the Lord, he just allowed Esau to use characters like Jay-Z and etc. You see that? Because they're not actually on the level. And upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all the pleasant pictures, and the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of man shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. Now let's go to the point. This is Psalms. This is Psalms 57 and 5. Be thou exalted, O God, O Heavenly Father, above the heavens. You see what I'm saying? Let thy glory be above all the earth. And who's the Lord's glory? Isaiah 43 and 7. Even everyone that is called by thy name, by my name, for I have created him for my glory. See that? I have formed him. Yeah, I have made him. So even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. So everyone that's called by the Lord's name is the glory that's talking about. This is Deuteronomy 1 and 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. You see what I'm saying? And this is Deuteronomy. Jump into the 28th chapter and the 10th verse. It says, and all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee. Now, when you jump back to Psalms 57 and 5, it says, be thou exalted, O God, above heaven, O Heavenly Father, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all. Let thy glory. So the Israelites, man, be above all the earth. See, above all the earth. And it's funny because when you go into the Apocrypha, it's taught that it pretty much, it tells you that, men come from the earth, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's talking about not only the earth itself, but it's talking about people. So the Lord's glory is going to be above all the earth and people as well. But let's prove that real quick. This is in the Apocrypha, in the 33rd chapter of Sirach, in the 10th verse. And all men are from the ground. And Adam was created of earth. You see? And when you go to 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter in the 54th verse, it tell you right here, it says, and after these, Adam, also whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, meaning creations, of him come we all. See? And Adam was made of the earth, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So everyone comes from Adam, and it tell you in Sirach, the 33rd chapter and the 10th verse, and all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. You see what I'm saying? So now when you go back to that Psalms, the 57th chapter, it says in the 5th verse, be thou exalted, O God, O Heavenly Father, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord, that's the Israelites, man. Starting with the 1/3. How? Because we've been set up and caused to sit down just so the Lord can endorse this, and he's endorsing this to us, man, to be in this position. Because everybody else that's already high up, they can only go down. And us that's low, we can only come up. So we don't need no damn Reebok and these getting a fruit snack company and all this other mess, man. We don't need any of that. This is verse 6. It says, they have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. You see, my soul is bowed down. You see, they have digged a pit before me, into the midst whereof they are falling themselves. So our souls are bowed down, man. Our souls are bowed down, right? Now, before I go into this, Yeah, let me go ahead and bring it out. It says Psalms 146:8. The Lord openeth the eyes of the blind. The Lord raiseth them that are bowed down. You see what I'm saying? The Lord loveth the righteous. See that? And then that's how you get all this fulfilled, man. Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God, Yahweh thy power, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. You see what I'm saying? And when you go back, like I said, to Psalms, the 57th chapter, and the Salakia, the 6th verse, they have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. Yeah, the so-called white man, they prepared a trap. You see what I'm saying? Due to our path. You see what I'm saying? So they writing laws right now just to get men, you see what I'm saying, that's walking the straight gate. You see what I'm saying? Because that's where our steps are at. So anybody that's hitting highways or doing anything that may fit this certain rule they're getting ready to write up, that's gonna easily lead us into their net. Because the grievous law will be based around this type of work. You see what I'm saying? So they have prepared a net, for example, they have prepared a net, so-called white man, for my steps. You see what I'm saying? Hate speech and all this other crap. My soul is bowed down. They have my soul is bowed down. See that? They have dug they pit before me into the midst whereof they are falling themselves. See that? So now you come here, Psalms 146:8. The Lord, Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, openeth the eyes of the blind. The Lord raiseth them that are bowed down. You see what I'm saying? The Lord loveth the righteous, man. And there go your hate speech. So this is Psalms 75 and 5, man. I'm going to start at verse 5. Yeah, 5. It says, I'm going to start at 4. It says, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. You see what I'm saying? It says, lift not up your horn on high. Speak not with a stiff neck. Yeah, because horns goes into kings. So don't exalt them that worship this beast, man. And give power to those that worship the image of the beast. And all this other stuff, man. You see? For promotion cometh neither from the east, you see that? Nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Heavenly Father is the judge. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. See that? So Lord willing, has been edifying, man. You know, it should be clear. This is a setup, man. So I'm going to read that one more time. But the Heavenly Father is the judge. He put it down one and set it up another. So yeah, man. So Lord willing, it's been edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. I'm going to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Wahakadash Wakah. Lord willing, I was exhorting and strengthening, man. We've been put in this position just to come up, man. So it's beautiful. The Lord set us up. Shalom.